BassResinator here. I have the new mold from Let's Resin. That's a memorial cat and dog mold, and there's different sized ones. There's the large, the medium, and the small. I'm going to do the small ones, and I'm going to be using metallic alcohol ink, sparkly brass. You have to shake this stuff up because there's the sparkly part of it will sit down on the bottom, and then you'll just have clear alcohol. And that's not what you want. But when I've found that when you mix up alcohol, metallic alcohol inks or shimmering alcohol inks, as you're mixing the resin, you come up with a really cool effect. And so that's what I'm hoping to get. And I'm going to do the small cat and the small dog. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I get everything mixed up. You can sort of see as I mix this. Let me get the mold out the way for just a bit. What that looks like. That doesn't happen with regular alcohol inks. It's only the shimmering ones or the metallic ones that do this. They're amazing. And then, as it cures, it will have a really cool effect that you'll need to see for yourself. The cat mold has some ears that I'm going to have to really pay attention to make sure that don't have any bubbles down in there. Cleaning out the cat's ears. I need to check one other spot on that cat and then also on the dog. Then make sure I got all the way up in the nose area. Okay, now to let that cure up so that you can see the effect. I mean, just look in the cat one as it's curing, and the dog one's already started too. That metallic effect starts working its way through in a different way. If I were to just put that metallic alcohol ink on top at this point, on top of clear resin, it would just float. And that's not the effect I want. It's a really cool effect that happens. It almost acts like the resin has movement even after it's cured. Okay, there is a stubborn bubble right there. Maybe it's not even a bubble. So I'll let this sit. This metallic alcohol ink comes in a set of 24 different colors. And before I learned this trick of mixing it into the resin, I didn't really like the results that I was getting, because it would leave like a coating of that metallic sheen, which is really pretty, but it would be on the back, and then some of it would sink all the way to the bottom, which was the top, and cause like a blob. And I was like, man, that's not what I want. And so it took me a while to figure out this technique that I have. I don't know other people have tried it or not, but I figured it out. And if I can figure it out, somebody else probably can figure it out as well. But I mean, just look at this. It's like liquid metal, and you can't get that with mica powder. And with regular alcohol ink, it won't do that either. So this metallic or the shimmering types, if you mix it in while you're mixing the resin, you come up with some really cool stuff. So give it a try sometime. Now, this is a Let's Resin mold, and this says 18.1 fluid ounces, but that's if you were to fill all 6 of these. I'm filling the small ones, which is a little over an ounce each. I had 3 ounces mixed up. I have another mold over here to the side that I poured the excess into, so I'm not wasting it. But yeah, this, and as it goes, I'm just going to let it run for a little bit, but as it goes, you're going to see these colors move, because as resin cures, it tends to pull to the middle. And in a deeper mold like this, it will not just pull to the middle, but it'll also have a swirling down effect, which with this type of ink, alcohol ink, it's, wait till I unmold. Just wait. You're going to like it. I guarantee. There's this, there's I don't know if this exists in other countries or not, but here in the United States, there's a tailor that deals in high-end men's clothing, men's suits and stuff. And a guy says, we guarantee you're going to love the way you look. We guarantee. And so I guarantee you're going to love the way these look. And if you don't, you don't have a heart. Now this, you could either call these sleeping cat and dog, or you could use them as memorial pieces. I'm trying this mold out to see if it's something that I want to put out there. I have had a few friends, and I've even gone through it. It's no fun when you lose a pet, but if this is, if this mold works out, I want to let people see and let them know that I can do stuff for them with this technique, and either this technique or just using this mold. So yeah, this is gonna be nice. So I'm gonna let this sit for a while. As I put stuff away, you can enjoy the music.
In the valley where memories flow, cats and dogs in eternal glow, resin art shines like the past. BassResinator hums so fast. Monuments rise to touch the sky. In their shadows we silently cry. Pets we loved now, sculpture forms, held in resin through storms. Elegy, a song for you and me, underneath the old oak tree. Rio Grande's endless tide carries whispers where dreams abide. Creatures once lost, now here to stay. Captured moments in resin clay. Every swirl tells a tale so sweet, of pause and purrs in summer heat. Glinting art frames the view beneath the sun in hopeful hue. Valleys, heartbeats in time, a melody without rhyme. BassResinator's low embrace guides our minds to a peaceful place. Every pulse a reminder held of stories that our hearts have spelled. Cats and dogs in eternal glow, resin heart shines like the past. BassResinator hums so vast.
Monuments rise to touch the sky. In their shadows we silently cry. Pets we loved now, sculpture forms, held in resin through storms. Elegy, a song for you and me, underneath the old oak tree. Rio Grande's endless tide carries whispers where dreams abide.
Once lost, now here to stay. Captured moments in resin clay. Every swirl tells a tale so sweet, of pause and birds in summer heat.
Glinting art frames the view beneath the sun in hopeful hue. Valley's heart beats in time, a melody without rhyme. BassResinator's low embrace.
All cured up. I'm going to go with the one that's closest to me. Oh, this is coming out nice and easy. Get the one that's closest to me. Wow. You see what I mean by that movement in the way that alcohol ink moves? Look at that. Oh, this is beauty. Now, I was looking at the cat and it looks like there was a little bubble on one of the ears. I hope it's not a bad one. but I couldn't see it until after I... No, it's just an internal bubble. But look at that. Again, the way that alcohol ink moves. Wow. So cool. Yeah, those will work nice. Put them where you can see them. And I love how Let's Resin and Into Resin provide these plastic bags to put your molds back into to keep them dust free, because silicone has this attractive quality. Attractive not meaning pretty, it attracts dust. And you get dust on the mold, and then sometimes you go to clean it and it'll scratch it. So I really like, if I could get it back in there. Okay, subscribers, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all your support, comments. I don't know how many of you got a chance to see the interview that I had with Andy. It happened on Tuesday. That was a lot of fun, even though I was sweating bricks. I'm like, what is this? I've never been interviewed about my resin stuff before, so I was nervous before it started. I don't know exactly why, but yeah, this is, and these are the small ones, you know, so these could easily be put on a tray or on a coaster, you know, and let me show you. Here in the United States, if you have a pet, at least they've started doing that here. If you have a pet that passes the veterinarians take a paw print and then put the dog's name. And I could see this, you know, on a tray type of thing. Troy was such a cool dog. Such a cool dog. He's one that when he died, that was really hard on me. We both had cancer at the same time. So, yeah, that was tough. But, yeah, you could do that. You could put, you know, I used the metallic alcohol ink doing that, but you could actually use some of the ashes if you had your pet cremated. Or I've seen some people, they want some of the pet's hair. Now, my dogs have plenty of that. You could put that in there. You could get a sticker of, you know, either using a what are those machines called? My daughter-in-law has one. Goodness. Anyway, those things, you can make your own stickers and put the name of the dog on here or the name of the cat, and then you could put a thin coat of UV resin over the top. Yeah, this is I like this Let's Resin a lot. So cool. I'll take some stills and see you for the next one. Take it easy. Bye.
Guides our minds to a peaceful place. Every pulse of